Hello, and good evening to you out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of Nessy's Healthy Cooking with Salad Master. This is Nessy, and you're welcome to our TVL kitchen today. I promised you 2 episodes ago that we'll be going to some recipes using potatoes. And like a woman of her word, today we're going to do something related to that. We are actually preparing potato mash with grilled pork chops. Yeah, did I excite you already? All right, let's just get straight into the ingredients. For our potatoes, of course, we have the potatoes here. These have not been peeled. They've been thoroughly bathed or washed to take all the dirt off. You know, in Salad Master, or better still, nutritionists say that anything that grows under the ground, the vitamins are directly, or the goodness in them are directly under the skin. So when we peel them, we lose a lot of the goodness. So we are not going to peel, and we are also not going to cook our potatoes in water, because water actually leaches the natural minerals in our food. So we're not going to do that. And we have this amazing piece that will help us cook these potatoes without direct contact with water. So the potatoes are here, bathed, fresh, ready to go. The best potatoes to making mashed potatoes is actually what we call the Yukon Gold potatoes. And today I think I have 2 variants here. I think I have the Yukon and maybe the Irish. So I'm just gonna, a blend of both in there. And of course I have my full cream milk also representing here. You could go with cooking cream if that's what you wanna go with. In fact, whatever you have in your kitchen. If it is any form of milk, you can just include this in this potato mash. And of course, I have my butter here. I'm going with unsalted butter so that I control the amount of salt I put in my food. So these will be the ingredients for the potato mash. Now for the pork, I have my pork chops here, and I have already marinated them. They've been sitting for about 30 minutes now, so that I can get all the ingredients infused into it to get that sizzling, flavorful, meaty kind of thing I want in my pork. So that's it. So you could actually marinate your meat or pork or whatever you want to do overnight, so that everything will just sip into your meat very well for you. And what I use to marinate is very simple. My very fresh and organic, or let me say herbs, yes, to marinate everything I did here. I love these things because they're very natural. I added a bit of cayenne pepper in there, and I think a little salt just to add some taste to it as well. And I have these very simple everyday ingredients here just to have a small 3-item salad on the side to go with our potato mash, the grilled pork, and of course a 3-item salad on the side. Let's get cooking then. To cook the potatoes today, we have the culinary basket, or the church pan here, that will help us cook these potatoes without direct contact with water, and also de-starching it. So how does this work? We have this perforated basket here. Underneath, or in the base, a bit of water in there. So we're going to put the potatoes in the basket. Yes, I know when you look at it, the first thing that comes to mind is this is steaming. No, this is not steaming. And there are a few, let me give you a couple of reasons why this is not steaming. First of all, is the temperature. Steaming will occur at 102 degrees Celsius plus. Salad Master cooks at 86 degrees Celsius below. That's the first reason why it's not steaming. The second reason is the direction of heat. With the steaming, the heat rises and it just goes up and out. With Salad Master, everything cooks in and down, so retaining the natural minerals in there, cooking at the right temperature for us as well. So no, this is not steaming. And to help me break down these potatoes, I'm going to use this beautiful piece of machine here, the Salad Master food processor. Once again, your kitchen is still not complete because this is not sitting in there. It's absolutely free, and it's very easy to use. Like I said, or I say all the time, this food processor can actually chop, grate, cut whatever it is you want to cut with. Today I want to show you, let's assume you want to have some potato fries at home. With Salad Master, you can have your own raw potatoes, and then you use your consouris, chop it nicely. You get the same results you would have buying the potatoes already chopped on the market. So it's very simple. Very easy to use, and like I said, it's absolutely free. Look at that machine go. Quick, 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 quick. Wow, amazing, isn't it? Okay, the potato is running away. Just like that, and then we are good to go. Now this meal will feed about 5 people. Exactly, 5 people. Can you see that? See, imagine you frying this yourself. It's just amazing. So hey, no need to buy so much French fries on the market while you can actually have this at home. Of course, if you have my amazing food processor. So let me bring this back here, the church pan. I'm just gonna open it up and then pour my potatoes into the basket. That is it. Cover it, and onto the fire we go. It's now time to grill or fry the pork. So to do that today, we'll be using the electric skillet. We call this half your kitchen because this actually does everything. Name it: pizza, lasagna, ricing, stewing, souping. This is your go-to piece to have in your kitchen. So it's already preheated and ready to receive the pork. As you can see, not a single drop of oil in there. All we need to do is we're just going to take our steak and then drop them in like so. I like to hear that sizzle. That sizzle. That is it. Okie dokie, 2 more to go. Last but not the least, goes here. All done. That's it. And all I need to do is just open the lid like so. Give it about 8 minutes to fry on the side. We flip it, and then we give it about another 6 minutes to fry on the other side. So easy peasy, done. Let's just give it some few minutes and then we'll get back to it. Yes? Okay. It's time to flip the pork. Let's just do it quickly. Ooh, okay. So the side is done nicely. So what I'm about to do now is strictly optional. This is my add-on, so you can choose not to do this. I'm just gonna infuse a little bit of garlic in there with some parsley. So very quickly, I'm grating it very, very quickly. Like I said, this is strictly optional. Okay. So just a bit of the garlic to my parsley here. Okay, and then I add a bit of butter. That's it. Mash it all together. I would want the parsley and the garlicky smell to, infuse into the pork chops. Just like that. This is strictly optional. Okie dokie. And then we give it a few minutes to infuse the flavors into the pork, and then our steak will be ready. All right. time to check our potatoes. I believe it's done. Oh. You know it's done when the fork sinks right into it easily. This is ready. See that? Nicely cooked. Soft enough for it to be mashed. Now it's time to prepare a 3-item salad with this amazing food processor. So let's just get straight to it. I'm just using my cone 1. The dressing for our salad today will be the lemon, so I'm just adding a bit of the zest. Just the zest in there to give it that flavorful taste that we may want to have. No mayonnaise, no salad cream in our 3-item salad today. I'm going to use cone 1 to grate my carrot. Pretty simple and easy. Oh, do you remember it's free? Yes, give us a call and we'll let you in on how you can get one of these into your home for free. Now, I know normally would have cut the core of the cabbage away, but the salad must away, everything goes in, because anything that grows above the ground has most of its nutrition dense in the center. So make sure that you are utilizing every bit of the fruits and vegetables. Cone 1, we just chop it up into smaller chunks for us. Let me just change the cone quickly. Let me use my cone 4 for the rest of the cabbage. That is it. Nicely done. Then I will use my cone 2 for my apple. I'm going to try to get to the center, as close to the center as I can get, while avoiding the seed, because apple seed contains cyanide and we need to be able to avoid them. Cyanide is poisonous. Yes, you'd have to consume a lot to get the effect, but I always say, why risk it? The very last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the juice of the lemon to slow down the discoloration of the apple. You know, apples, when air and light act on it, it turns a bit brownish. So a bit of the juice just squeeze on there would maintain the apple as it is until we are ready to eat them. Okay, so let me just go chop up my lemon. I'll be back to squeeze them on. I'm just using cone 1 to strain the juice just to avoid the seeds. So not too much, just a little to not get that sensitivity. And voila, our 3-item salad prepared with this amazing machine is ready. Look at that. I'm just tossing it together so we can get a good blend. And we're done. That's it. Simple, easy, flavorful, tasty as well. Next, we're going to mash our potatoes. Let me just get the potatoes from the fire and then bring it to the table and start mashing. Our potatoes are ready now, so it's time to mash them. Normally, you could use a fork to do this. If you have a potato ricer, great. If you have a potato masher, it works as well. But of course, if you have none of these, please, there's something in your home that you could actually use to mash your potatoes. Today, just a little trick I learned somewhere. It's not original, my own idea. I learned it somewhere. You could also use a sieve. So I'm just going to use this to mash the potato because it will give me that fluffy texture that I want. It will give me that smoothness I'd want. Let's just see how it works. So potatoes are still hot in there. Let me scoop some here, like so. Oopsie. Okay. With the aid of a spoon, just mash it. Mash it. See, it's coming down here. Exactly. You get that smoothness that you desire in there. Very simple. The only thing about this is you just have to have a little bit of manpower, I guess. But aside that, it's very easy to do. And if you don't have money to buy any of the above, the things I mentioned earlier, this is a great option to use. Just come in there, let this fall in there. Very simple, easy. That's just about it. Great exercise for your arm though, so take note of that. Okay. It's almost done. You just open this again, add a bit more of the potatoes and start mashing. Pretty easy, pretty simple, straightforward. Inexpensive, I must say. Our potato is nicely mashed now, so I'm going to add a bit of our butter to it. Just a little, just a little. Today's the only day we are just cheating. Today's cheat day, so a bit of butter in there, you know, adding it to the mix, folding it in nicely. Okay. And I didn't boil. I actually sort of simmered the milk a bit, warmed it up. Yes, I infused some garlic in there. I like garlic infused flavors. So I'm just gonna pour just a little. How much milk you use depends on the quantity of your mashed potato. So you can add more as you go along. Let's just fold it in nicely. Simple. That is it. Do it to desired consistency. I'll have a bit of a sweet tooth, so let me add just a little bit more of the milk. Okay, that should do it. There you go. Almost there. I like the smoothness of the potatoes. Okay. That should do it. Let me just taste it. This is good. This is really good. A little bit of, just a little bit more of the milk. Just a little. Okay. That's it. Let me cover this. No more milk in here. Like I said earlier, you could use the cooking cream if you want. You could use any kind of milk, full cream, semi-skimmed, whatever. Or even plant-based milk if you're a vegetarian. Okay, everything is now together. Let me show you how everything came together. I'm just gonna plate it all and then come and show you the final results. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, the food is ready. The pork steak, the 3-item salad, and then our mashed potatoes are ready. Today I'm going to be doing the tasting, but not on camera. I'm going to do it backstage. And so I hope you'd really try this at home and you give us a comment on how things went. And if there's something you also want us to, walk you through, take you through on how to prepare, give us a comment in there and then we'll see how best we can also help you out. Now, I definitely agree with Dr. Joseph Pizarro when he says that half the cost of illness are wasted on conditions that could be prevented. Know that you have the power to change whatever health condition you may be going through. Here at Salad Master, we want to help you achieve all your health goals. Thank you so much for joining me once again. on leading the movement back to healthy home cooking. This has been Nessy's Cooking with Salad Master. My name is Nessy, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.